Working on this podcast was muy divertido. Me encanta una buena love story.
Y a mí también. Speaking of love stories, I love it when our sponsors are actually brands that I know, like Kellogg's.
Tell me more.
I remember los desayunos in Mexico when I loved having Fruity Lupis y mi hermano Zucaritas. Roar of Tigre Toño included. And Mama always had cornflakes. That's what I call them. But she always had cornflakes.
And now, what are your favoritos?
Siempre mis Fruity Lupis, but now I call them Fruit Loops. Y mi nuevo favorito, Special K.
Well, I guess that's why they say Kellogg's is in a mom's stable aquí y allá.
Sonoro.
Sonoro and the Mashup Americans present Love Noraebang.
Although it's only one trip around the sun, a lot can happen in a year. Birthdays, weddings, graduations. But as we look forward to these joyous occasions, we tend to forget about the potholes in between them. Heartbreak, sadness, depression. And these were fast approaching for Anna. Potholes she couldn't avoid even on her morning commute to the restaurant.
This is Marketplace. I'm Kai Rizdal in Los Angeles.
Leave me alone, people.
We direct your attention today to a national story come home. The threats faced by some of our favorite small business owners here in Los Angeles are nearly insurmountable. Rising real estate prices, the ongoing encroachment of national retailers, and rising commodities and fuel prices are threatening the livelihood of entrepreneurs that have helped build some of our city's most vibrant neighborhoods. Take Koreatown. For just one example, what we're seeing there is similar to what we saw in Echo Park some 20 years ago.
What do you all want?
Marketplace spoke with several business owners, including Ana Campos, owner of the Mexican restaurant Don Dago's, an icon in the neighborhood. If you grew up in Koreatown, you know Don Dago's for their pozole. I personally love their chile rellenos. Ms. Campos told me that a year ago, they were preparing to venture into consumer packaged goods and that they had been approved for a bank loan. But after being open for decades, their new landlord brought their rent beyond even market value, 10 times what they currently pay. Needless to say, the restaurant quickly fell behind on its rent. And whether it was the business expansion that hurt them or the increase in rent, either way, they have been hit hard. And Ms. Campos is trying to find a way now to keep her family's multi-generational business alive. Kind of does make you wonder, doesn't it, what the future of small businesses is going to look like in Los Angeles.
¿Tienes dolor?
Sí.
¿No puedes dormir por la noche?
No puedo.
¿Te sientes solo?
Yes?
Then you need to head away. The Robin stick that takes away all your headache. Simply apply directly to the forehead.
Nope. I don't want to go inside yet. What am I going to do? Hey Siri, open my relaxation meditation app.
Hi, it's Andrea, and welcome to the Breathe Deep Meditation app. Life can sometimes come at us in all sorts of directions, but just like on a cloudy day, remind yourself that behind those dark clouds, there will always be a clear blue sky. So, sitting comfortably, eyes closed, feet planted firmly on the ground, I want you to take a deep breath in and out. And a deep breath in and out. Deep breath in.
Mark! I was trying to meditate.
Great. You look very zen to me. Come on.
No, what are you doing?
Opening your door?
You're not my valet, Mark. What is up with you?
I've been trying to get a hold of you all morning. Did you know this was going to happen?
What?
The eviction notice.
We've been trying to reach you.
I know, I'm sorry.
So it's true then?
Yes. Unless we can come up with all this back rent in 2 months.
We're getting evicted.
Ana, I have been with this restaurant since your parents took it over from your abuelitos. I asked you to be honest with me.
We're going to figure it out. Right, Mark?
Absolutely.
I know this is a lot to take in right now, but we can't let this discourage us. We still have customers coming in today, eviction or no eviction. Hagamos lo que sabemos hacer. Cocinar. Everyone in the kitchen.
Ay, niña. Okay, everyone, let's go back to the kitchen. Come on. There's food to prepare.
It's all my fault. I mean, if I hadn't talked you into the salsa line, we wouldn't have gotten that bank loan and we would have been able to keep up with the rent and...
Hey, Vale, stop. None of this is your fault. Do you understand?
But it is my fault.
It was Mommy and Papi's dream to expand. You were the one brave enough to take it over. I'm not going to let you bail on this now.
Okay.
Why don't you get some water and sit down?
Yeah, okay.
So what's the plan?
I don't have one.
What?
There's nothing we can do.
Anna, you're not thinking straight.
I am.
We can figure it out together.
There's nothing to figure out.
Well,
Don't.
it makes sense. Drop the salsa line and use what we have left of the loan to save the restaurant.
How many times do I have to tell you? No.
It'd buy us a few months.
We're doing the salsa line, and that's final.
So that's it? You're giving up?
What else is there?
Look, this is a lot to take in at once. Why don't you go home and... You knew this was coming, didn't you?
Yes.
When?
A few months ago, when we were going through our expenses. The only time I've ever seen that look on your face was when my parents died. There's nothing else we can do. We've tapped our savings, cut back on hours, worked ourselves to the bone. It's over. I thought I could handle all of this, but I can't.
Anna, you don't have to set up the chairs right now. Just take a moment. Come here.
I'm just so tired.
I love you.
I love you too.
And then there was a kiss. Call it love, longing, loneliness, whatever it was. It was a long time coming for Anna and Mark. Who knows what could have happened next between them? Guess we'll never know because of their unexpected guest.
Mark.
What are you doing?
Chloe?
What the hell was that?
Mark and I were talking, and I don't know what that was.
It looked a lot like kissing to me.
No, that was an accident. There's been a lot going on with the restaurant, and... Mark, help me out.
I can't keep lying to myself. I love you, Anna.
What are you saying right now?
Wow. To think I came here to help you.
Help us?
I heard the story on the radio. I came to see how me and Chaezon could help. What the fuck? How long have you two been together?
It's not what you think.
I heard you say I love you to him. How could you cheat on Chaezon like this?
Anna would never.
See?
But she deserves to be with someone who's gonna be there for her.
Mark, you're not helping. We just got some really bad news, and...
I don't care. I don't have time for cheaters.
Chloe, you have to believe me.
Don't fucking touch me. I need to tell Chaezon what you've really been up to.
There's nothing to tell him because there's nothing going on between us.
Between you and Chaezon? Oh, you're absolutely right. And that goes for you and me as well. I thought we were friends. I thought you were smart and funny and trustworthy. Well, I guess the joke's on me. I don't let just anyone date my cousin, Anna. I thought you were different. But turns out, you're just like the rest of them.
Love Noraebang is produced by Sonoro and the Mashup Americans. Executive produced by Camila Victoriano and Joshua Weinstein for Sonoro, and Amy S. Choi and Rebecca Lehrer for The Mashup Americans. Directed by Amy S. Choi and Rebecca Lehrer. Written by Quincy Cho and Anthony Aguilar. Supervising producer, Sofia de Antuniano. Project manager, Shelby Sandlin. Post-production supervisor, Israel Perez Piz. Story editor, Amy S. Choi and Rebecca Lehrer. Script coordinator, Paula Estrada. Casting by Camila Victoriano, Amy S. Choi, and Rebecca Lehrer. Casting directors, Natalie Ballesteros, Alan Luna, and Michelle Adams. Audio engineer, Manny Bulnes. Dialogue editor, Daniel Padilla. Sound designer and Foley artist, Manny Bulnes. Music editor, Laura Cruz. Orchestration and score, Laura Cruz. Assembly and mixdown, Manny Bulnes. Original song, Underneath the Lights by Laura Cruz, with vocals by Jen Kwok and additional production by Jen Kwok and Jody Shelton. Mastering by Alex DeWinter. Performances in this episode by Justin H. Min, Francia Raiza, Randall Park, Emily Tosta, June Yoon, Julia Cho, Steve Lim, Rafael Torres, Ana Gonzalez Bello, and Kai Rizdal.